All right, day 60, back at it. So my original plan was to just take 1-0 and Bishop, but had a little issue and zipper on my Osprey pack busted open, and it's a pretty crucial pocket for the way that I have my setup. So I'm a little discombobulated back there at the moment, but Osprey's customer service seemed to be pretty legit, and they'll have a brand new pack waiting for me in Mammoth. So looking forward to that. But got about a 7 to 8 day push to Mammoth from here, and at the moment I'm just going up, going right back over Kearsarge Pass where I came down the other day. So the plan for the day is to just get back over Kearsarge Pass and meet back up with the PCT and probably just go a few miles in and just post up there for the night and tackle this next pass first thing in the morning while it's all nice and frozen. Whew. But first, I gotta focus on this. So this is really cool. As I'm walking along this huge little granite polished slab, you notice right here these little crescent moons. This is called it's like a glacial chatter mark from when glaciers were just dragging these huge boulders, and at one point it was just clicking them along and just skipping along this polished granite. Really cool. That's how this whole place was made. So it really feels good to be back on trail. I definitely got stuck in Bishop a little longer than I wanted to be there. Spent a little bit more money than I wanted to spend, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I have a problem, because when I go into town off trail, I feel fine when I'm on trail, but as soon as I get to town and have the option to eat a burger or something along those lines, it's usually a burger, beer, and a milkshake. Except this time, I did that times 4 in one stop, and I ate like a king, but I can't be doing that. I'll cut those funds short real quick, but no regrets. Those burgers were awesome. Burgers. All right, day 61. So me and a few friends just woke up a couple miles short of Glen Pass, and first things first, we're gonna go find this water source that's nearby. I can hear it somewhere over there, but I'm just gonna grab a couple of liters to get me through the morning and go on over Glen Pass and see what the other side has to offer. Stoked! Alright, so that's where I came from, back here. We worked our way up around Switchback City, up this wall right here that you can't see. this is what's on the other side. Just incredible. Look at the water. You can see the sediment layers. And then you got this beautiful blue again, and that shallow ice. Glen Pass. Real treat. Just working our way down the other side of Glen Pass. Look at this cute little mountain beaver. Where you going, buddy? He's doing the same thing I am. He is just enjoying these views. So at the moment we're still descending a little bit towards this next pass, just going through this little canyon area, but it's been a really pretty day. Not a cloud in the sky, birds are chirping, but unfortunately it's really hard to settle down and take a break anywhere, because as soon as you stop you just get swarmed with mosquitoes. There's so much water up here, but there's definitely little marshy stagnant pools, and with that comes a lot of mosquitoes. But just keep on trucking. As long as you're moving, they aren't bothering you. But just probably about 8 more miles for the day, and find a nice little campsite rested below the next pass. So we should get there pretty early and have a fair amount of time to just relax before we lose the sun and it gets really cold. Look at these trees. Man, massive. What fell over doing that? Good morning, good morning. Day 62. It's a beautiful morning. That river last night just lulled me right to sleep. I got to wake up to the birds this morning. But last night I just cowboy camped it, nestled in this canyon on the way up to the top of this pass. Today we're gonna go for 2 passes for the day. Usually we try to just do one and get it over with early in the morning while the snow is all nice and frozen. But just to make better time, we're gonna try and cover 2. But since we're gonna hit that one later in the afternoon, we'll probably be post-holing, coming across some soft snow and just wading through some thigh-deep snow. But hey, it happens. You do what you gotta do and make it work. Achha. I'm getting above the tree line where I slept last night. That's the beautiful canyon that I was nestled in. This place, man. This place is up there with Yosemite for me. Kings Canyon National Park. Check her out. And there's lakes that I was around yesterday after I went over Glen Pass. Those were Ray Lakes. And if you're ever just looking for a nice little, 3 or 4 day backpack, 40 miles or so, it's called the Ray Lakes Loop, Kings Canyon National Park. Some beautiful portion of the trail. Man, here's a good example of those chatter marks from those boulders being dragged by the glacier that carved that out. Whew. Nature, man. So I'm off trail at the moment. There's just dispersed footprints and game trails through the snow in different areas. So it just led me off into the rocks a bit, but we're just choosing our own adventure here and going for a little scramble. See you at the top. So I just scaled up these rocks in this little snowfield for probably about 100 feet now. But I saw somebody moving up there. So the trail's up there. Just keep on climbing off trail and I'll cross her eventually. Almost there. Whew. steep one. Yeah, buddy. Alright, it's time to take a little break. Probably gone about 11-ish miles or so, but found this nice little cozy spot under this here little foxtail pine, and I've got about another 10 to push until I summit this next pass. So fingers crossed that it's a cruisy afternoon and these mosquitoes are a bit more forgiving today. I'm starting to see a few now that I'm sitting here, but stay tuned. Going back up to the next pass. Bring it on. All right, check this out. Ow! So you can kind of see back here in this little slot, that's where I was working through all day. Down through these trees and then up this way. It's been the last pretty much all afternoon. Beautiful little section. I'm off the trail again, I think. I'm just, I see it over there, but I'm just gonna go for a little scramble through this little talus field, and we're working our way right up there and back down again. Let's do this. All right. Got a little bit of climbing to do, but we're almost there. Man. All right, and here I am at the top of the second pass of the day. I believe this is Sawmill Pass. I'll have to double check. But look at that. I can even hear flowing water up here. I'm right near the top. So all this snow melt just runs down here, collects in the lake, down all these tributaries into the smaller lakes, and on down that rushing water that we've been passing for days, and on to the Pacific Ocean. And here we are on the other side. I don't know if you guys can tell through the shadow over there, and I have my sunglasses on, but you can just tell where the glacier just carved right through there. It's so rounded and smooth. Left with a little glacial alpine lake. And here's this flow. It's literally coming right out of the rocks. From the slopes. What a day. You! So it looks like I made it through most of the snowfield. I'm just in all of this shelly granite on this mountainside, and no footprints to follow anymore, and I'm definitely not on trail. But I know that the trail goes somewhere to the right side of that lake down there, so that's where I'll go. Choose your own adventure. It is beautiful this afternoon. This is awesome. And looky what I found here. The trail.